Bonjour, this is Eugenie from technicolorpriestess.com, and today I want to talk to you about three big differences that I've noticed between French woman style and American woman style. And first, I'd like to begin by saying neither one is good or bad, right or wrong. These are just my observations. You can choose to do it either way, and as long as you're in alignment with your style voice, it's totally perfect. But I just think these observations are interesting, so I want to put them out there for you to consider. Okay, that is all. So here are three of the main differences that I've noticed. So the first one is that French women tend to have this unfinished and understated sort of quality to the outfits that they wear, which make them look really effortless, right? But still with intention, like not disheveled or, too casual and sloppy. It's not sloppy, but it does look very effortless, right? Like the wind blew, like there was a gust of wind, and then suddenly they just, boom, they look cool. Oh la la. So they have mastered that. They've got that in the bag. It's amazing, right? American women, on the other hand, I think tend to look more finished, more done up, especially in professional settings. In corporate world, when I was in corporate world, I remember, having to feel like I had to put on more makeup and look more, I guess, done up and not put together necessarily, but more polished. But I don't know if that's the word, but I think you catch my drift. So there's not that effortlessness as much as there is with French woman style, especially in more professional settings. Number two is that French women, I've noticed, have mastered silhouettes. That's what I call them. So silhouettes are basically like your foundation outfits that totally work with you, that you love, that make you feel good, that you can then build on. So I'm talking like pants that fit you really well, a certain style of skirt, just these like the baseline, your foundation that you then build on to give it your certain something, okay? The cuts here can be really good in a lot of the stores, so it makes it easier, but they just have this awareness, right? In the United States, that's less the case, I think. You'll find women who have a lot more variety in cuts, shapes, sizes, lengths, textures, all these things in their closet. So there's not as much the culture of really getting to know your silhouette, which actually makes getting dressed a lot easier because you can mix and match everything. Okay, that's part of what I do in my work because I know it really makes things so much easier. So that's another observation. And then, yeah, and they wear those looks over and over again because they just feel comfortable, and then they add the little razzle dazzle. And then the third thing I've noticed is that to give their outfit a little extra, zhuzh or ooh la la, French women tend to add a quirky element. So a kooky brooch, a really fantastical bracelet, or a really crazy bag like in the shape of a telephone or something like that. Not necessarily brightly colored, but just like kind of one of those things like it catches your eye, you have to do a double take and then you notice what it is. That's kind of how they add their special something. Whereas American women, I've noticed in their style, it's really a thing right now, and I love this too, but it's all about adding that pop of color, right? Like a cool statement necklace with a pop of color, or a bright metallic belt, for example, or the cool bright shoes to add that pop of color. So I just thought these are interesting observations, different ways that they do it. Okay, that was me trying to sing This Is How We Do It. I'll stop it right now. So there you go. Have you noticed any other differences in how, French women and American women present themselves through their style? I want to hear in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And this is Eugenie signing off. Until next time, au revoir.